Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Halliburton. With the floater. Tipped. And here are the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. No good on the triple. And here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. Avdia pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Fires the three. The rebound by Turner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Halliburton. Shoots it from the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Hits the trifecta.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam the screen. 19-footer. Halliburton no good.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Bain. There's the three. Indiana with a rebound. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Well, the playmaking certainly getting better. Benedict Mathurin decisive in the screen and roll right there.
Pass to Morant. And he drives in. Oh, stolen by Turner. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Indiana on offense. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Siakam. The three. Counted from distance.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Here's Avdia. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. To three, Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Mathurin's got 5 points.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Now here's Avdia. No points so far. Back to Kennard. Here's Jackson. And that time also a missed shot.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Mathurin missing. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Bain. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. Here's Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Kennard on the double team. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Timeout call, Memphis. Both teams will make substitutions. Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Clark. Oh, misses the dunk. McConnell with it. The 3 is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson to end the run. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
McConnell outside. Jackson left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark.
Team foul.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Isaiah Jackson.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Now here's Kennard. Gets it off. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Indiana. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Clock at 4. Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Indiana leading by 9. Now Halliburton. He's got 7. And here's Toppin from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jackson. Takes the three. And Avdia, good for three. Avdia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
BA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
To the middle. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Avdia. Jackson down low. He's scoreless. Here's Clark. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton looking over the floor. There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Grizzlies trail by 17. The ball's knocked loose. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Shepherd.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Pacers leading by 19. Outside Nesmith. Down low. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Now here's McConnell. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. It's tipped. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. Can't connect from short range. Grizzlies trail by 17. The 3 from Bain. Drains the triple. Bain's got 6.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Indiana on offense. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Off the outside. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. Doubled by Turner. 5 to shoot. Optia from outside. Siakam pulls down the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Right side, Neesmith. From outside, off the mark. Here's Bain. To the paint. Here's Edey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And Neesmith gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Obi Toppin has been on display for the Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bain. Here's Pippen. No points yet. Back to Avdia. Knocks it loose. Jackson outside. This one for 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level. Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 7.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Pass to Pippen. Six on the shot clock. Bain with it. 6 points for him. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Indiana leading by 22. Now here's Halliburton. Three-pointer Mathurin. Unable to get that one. Poke loose. Jackson with it. Halliburton picks him up. On the wing, Bain. The baseline, Jay. And that one drops for him.
Assist goes to
Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's where Bain makes his living. So confident from all over the floor.
To the inside. Here's Turner. Goes to the fadeaway. Turner's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up on the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Jackson outside. Pass to Avdia. Jackson with it. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Now here's Avdia, and the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Pass to Edey. Inside. Here's Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. And here's Siakam for three. Here's Avdia. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Avdia's got 5.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Turner in the high post. Outside for Halliburton. Takes a three. And that one's good. Siakam for 3. 6 points for him.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Avdia from outside. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Avdia outside. On the wing, Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edey. He's covered by Mathurin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. The rebound by Edey.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pulls up on the wing. Indiana with a rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the third. There's Nesmith with a 3. On target from range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Timeout called. Memphis. Indiana making a switch here. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Pass to Edey. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Right side, Williams. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Cook.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. To the middle. From 7 feet away. Here's Toppin. The Grizzlies pull it in. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Pass to Kennard. And here's Jackson to the paint. Clark. No good there. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Pippen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Clark. Kennard has the open look. Misses off the right iron. Indiana leading by 22. Pass to Siakam. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pippen, no good. Tipped away. Down low. Oh, Siakam with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Kennard for 3. Knocks down the triple. Kennard's got 5 points.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
54.
And so it's Indiana out in front by 19 going into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back to the game after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Indiana leading by 19. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick-and-roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bane. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And here's Indiana now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the tray.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Halliburton outside. And stolen by Williams. Now Bane. Pass to Clark. Now Avdia. Comes up empty down low. Indiana on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Bane. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Halliburton.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Nembhard. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Edey. Doubled by Jackson. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And the dunk by Jackson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Now here's McConnell. And the shot goes down.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Payne surveying the D. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Furphy. No good from outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Avdia. Outside, Payne. There's the triple. Pacers with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Now here's Toppin. Here's Furphy. Williams defending. Fires in the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Payne.
Desmond Bain.
And the layup is good.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Memphis calls timeout. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Let's thank them, everyone. Grizzlies foul.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And he's good on the second. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Stevens. To the inside. Oh, he tries a three. Williams misses. Outside Neesmith. Plenty of space. Pulls it in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Tyrese Halliburton.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Pippen. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Neesmith.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Outside, Williams. Here's Pippen. Yep, it's good. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.